B, just let him get a shot of your face. And whoa! Hello. I did not touch anything. BGVRT stream just went to 4-3. What? I didn't touch it, guys. I can't even change it either because I'm not on VLC anymore. I'm watching on Twitch. Alright. Alright, whatever. Whatever, that's cool. It made it skinny again. Oh, this is so weird. Anyway, it's gonna be hatchery first for both players. Now, I was just thinking, like, wouldn't that be so funny? Like, could you imagine if in real life, like, girls could switch from like 69 to 4-3? You know how like girls are always trying to get like skinnier, right? So how awesome would it be if like actually everybody in real life is actually like shown in 16:9, and so the girls could just like turn themselves to 4-3 and become super skinny? I think I'm a terrible person for suggesting this. I'm not shallow, I swear. I swear to God, I'm not shallow. Kind of. Anyway. Yeah, my jokes are getting increasingly nonsensical as the morning goes on. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. I woke up at 4 AM to start casting. Q, the tiny violin. Oh, it looks like we're back in 69. Fantastic. Whoa! Things were looking weird there for a second. Anyway, Cycling's on the way. So, Jaedong got his, or sorry, Crazy Hydra got his gas a lot faster than Jaedong did. So let's see what he does with that. Fast banelings, fast speed. Not sure. Bottom of the minimap is a little bit cut off in this view. You're correct, sir. Is that better? Is that better? Actually, no. I think it's because I just did something silly. All right, 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna try and make it so that it's not cut off. Hold the phone. Oh shit. Alright, hold the phone again. Oh! Yeah, I think that works. Yes? Good? Oh damn it, now I can't click out of the window. Alright, whatever. I think it's fine. Okay. Alright, I think it's fine now. I apologize. I think I actually noticed that a couple of games ago and I just forgot. But I think it's fine now. In the meantime, we have Roach Warren versus Baneling Nest here, so it's going to be Ling Baneling versus Roaches. Divergence of styles here, as opposed to the pure Ling Baneling madness that we saw in Sue versus Effort. Spoiler alert. Good. So apparently all is good now. I just have to be careful not to click out until the game is over. Just hide the icons. What icons? Oh, I hid the. Oh, I did. Oh, thank you. Hey, we're back. Hey. Actually, my overlay doesn't look that good with things in full screen, but it doesn't look like it's blocking anything. So I'm just gonna leave it at that and try and focus on the game now. Not that I have anything intelligent to say about the game anyway, because I'm terrible at StarCraft 2. That's okay. You guys can pretend that I'm good. It's like pretend that I'm like tasteless or something. I don't know. Anyway, looks like Lair on the way for Jaedong, and a third base already going up for Crazy Hydra. So he's definitely just gonna do some defensive roach action into a fast third base here. A little bit of a greedy play here. I don't think he's really aware of what Jaedong's doing. I mean, he lost the Overlord at the natural, and I mean Jaedong could be doing some kind of like Ling Baneling all in, and he'd just be dead. He would just be dead. This is curious. I'm trying to think like what makes him think this is actually okay to do. What makes him think this is safe? But hey, let's get Evolution Chamber here at the front for Jaedong. And oh, looks like a few roaches out now. Doing some nice creep spread is Crazy Hydra. And oh, starts attacking the Overlord, but it turns into a lovely Overseer. And it looks like Jaedong's actually going for a fast Spire. So that's going to be very interesting. I don't see a Hydroden on the way for Crazy Hydra. He's getting +1 air attack, and looks like Changeling being cooped out there by the Overseer's. Gonna see that the lair is just now on the way. A little bit surprised that Crazy Hydra isn't killing that Changeling. He just wanted to get the extra shots off on the Overseer. Meanwhile, taking a lot of his gases now simultaneously. And wait, did we just change change aspect ratio again? I hope not. Okay, no, it's fine. Let's see the player cam is slightly different. But uh-oh, looks like the Roach is actually getting caught here, trying to be a little bit too aggressive and getting surrounded by the Ling Baneling. He does go into that little corner there, so kind of reduces the surface area of the Lings, but wow. Bit of a mistake there from Crazy Hydra. I didn't even see what happened, but now he's gonna have to be now it's gonna be very difficult to deal with his counterattack because the Ling Baneling is gonna be so much more mobile than these Roaches. Especially because his lair's only just started, so there's no way he's not gonna have Roach speed for a long time. And oh man, the Link's going in, gonna take down this Queen. The creep isn't even connecting the third base to the natural, even though the creep is kind of spreading out a little bit more towards Jaedong's base. And Jaedong taking down these Roaches. Now Roaches are still decent against Lings, but oh no, the Muta's on the way. And what anti-air is there? Probably just one Queen at each base. Actually, there's no Queen left at the third base. Looks like emergency Spore Crawler is being planted by Crazy Hydra, but is it going to be enough? Is it going to be in time? Looks like Jaedong getting caught up on an Overlord here. I think he should just go for the base. Let's go for the bases, man. Screw the Overlords. Alright, whatever. He wants to kill the Overlords. So, oh my goodness, supply blocking Crazy Hydra, but that did give time for the Spore Colonies to get up, and oh, gonna grab another Overlord there. It's gonna be pretty costly though. And zoom in on the Dong. Oh, looks like he's gonna start targeting down the one Spore Caller. There are two there now, but I think it's gonna be enough, and the Ling's also coming in to help out. And he didn't even target the same Mutalisk with the two Spore Callers, which is a little bit surprising to me. He could have, I think, at least killed one of the Mutas. But anyway, oh my god, what are the Mutas doing? Oh, they're not attacking the Spore. They should finish off the Spore Colony first. He's taking a lot of damage from the Spore because the Mutas were actually started attacking the Roaches first. So I think he lost an extra Muta there for no good reason, but Ling's running into the main base as well. Jaedong abusing the huge mobility here. He's actually playing this almost like it's a Brood War ZVZ, going for Muta Ling, and just, you know, doing these fancy Ling run-ins into the main base, abusing the mobility of the Mutalisks. And Crazy Hydra has no answer. I think, you know, part of the reason that this is so effective is because of that greedy third base that Crazy Hydra took. Jaedong, meanwhile, has got his own third base up. He's adding another hatchery in the main base. It's going to be his macro hatchery, and he's going to kill this third base of Crazy Hydra. And there it goes. Now, what is Jaedong going to transition to? Because you can't really stay on a Mutalisk forever, obviously, if the other player gets a few Infestors out, which, as you can see, they're already out. Then the Mutas, it's extremely risky for them, because if your Mutas clump up, you get fungled, and then he makes a couple of Hydras or Muta Queens, and just like keeps fungling and then just kills everything. You don't even need any anti-air, really, you just keep fungling them. It is pretty brutal. Meanwhile, looks like Jaedong's got a few Lings here, actually killing Creep Tumors with the Overseer. Very, very interesting stuff. It's quite funny because, you know, on the one hand, the Creep benefits the Lings as well, giving them like super speed, but it also like provides vision for his opponents, so he's just gonna take those out. Man, Lings on speed are so ridiculously fast. When I actually first saw them, I was like, what? Is that real? Like, dude, the Lings, man, they gain like their Sonic the Hedgehog running shoes or something. It's ridiculous. Anyway, one random Muta trying to be a hero, but does run away. And third base being retaken now by Crazy Hydra. Now going to break down the back rocks. That's going to make it a little bit easier to defend those bases. He really should try and join those up with Creep as well, just to help in his mobility problems. Meanwhile, I think that's Burrow for Jaedong actually. Yep, he's also getting, he's gone for Roaches of his own as well. So switched back from the Mutas into Roaches. Looks like he's actually spreading out his Mutas. Just going to use them for scouting now. Very nice nice transition for Jaedong, or nicely timed, I should say. You know, as soon as the Infestors came out, you know, he'd already stopped Muta production and was just going to use these Mutas now just to do some scouting. He knows that he can't keep going on it. So it looks like, you know, he definitely at least somewhat knows what he's doing. He's not completely lost, which is excellent. And man, getting insane numbers of Roaches, in fact. Picking off an Overseer here, but look at that Jaedong macro. Oh my goodness, he's got so much stuff. He's at 155 supply against the 128 of Crazy Hydra. but he doesn't have any infestors yet that I can see, and Crazy Hydra looks like he's got about 8 infestors sitting in his natural, gathering energy, so, you know, with really good fungals, Crazy Hydra could definitely still win an engagement here. I think Crazy Hydra also has faster upgrades, like his +2 range attack is already almost finished, and it looks like, yeah, +2 range attack just started now for Jaedong. So Crazy Hydra is going to have the upgrade advantage, he's going to have the infestor advantage, but he's going to have a lot fewer units overall. Looks like infestor attack just now coming up for Jaedong. Looks like a massive burrow here at the left side. Interesting. Jaedong just hiding all his roaches on the left side. Curious what he intends to do with that. I mean, partly it's going to be so that, you know, if Crazy Hydra, you know, sends in some overseers or suicides a ling or two to scout the army composition, he's not going to see nearly as many units as actually exist, which I think is quite smart. Meanwhile, it looks like these units are going to do some creep colony, or sorry, wait, what are those things called? Creep tumor, that's it, doing some creep tumor removal. Oh my goodness. Creep colony, lol. Looks like a fungal on one Mutalisk. Oh man. Okay, seriously, that was a bit of a waste, but whatever. Looks like some mass spine crawlers going down for Jaedong, and he's actually taking the left side expansion. Interesting choice from him. Not going to opt for that right side. I think it's a little bit more common to take that one. There's actually an Overseer, I think, or an Overlord moving in there to scout it, and he's going to see no base there. So Crazy Hydra is still unaware, I think, of this 4th base being taken by Jaedong. Jaedong, although it looks like he stopped macroing for a little bit, he's got almost 2,000 minerals, and he's only at 162 supply. Even though he was ahead of supply just now, Crazy Hydra is suddenly maxed, whereas Jaedong's at 164 now. So I'm not quite sure how that happens, and why Jaedong has over 2,000 minerals. It's a little bit weird, a little bit of a... I guess he must have just made a bunch of infestors and used all his gas, and now he's not sure what to do with the minerals. Maybe he can just make lings or hatcheries or whatever, but looks like we might have a... Oh, it looks like a roach counterattack here. Jaedong saw the roach hydra force of Crazy Hydra moving into his base, so he's going for a counterattack, but the question is, can he actually hold off this main army of Crazy Hydra? There's Hydralisk, roaches, and infestors, but not that many roaches actually for Crazy Hydra. Crazy Hydra actually just going to do the mass infestor, infested Terran beach ball spam there. There's not enough units there to make fungals worth it. This is a bunch of spine crawlers, so I mean, it's going to be a bit of a base trade here. And does Jaedong have enough? That's a lot of infested Terrans. I don't think he should engage those. He should just run away and wait until they just disappear by themselves. But, oh wait, what's the counterattack doing? What are Jaedong's roaches doing? Jaedong's roaches, I think, are actually in the main base of Crazy Hydra right now. I can see from the mini-map. But Crazy Hydra is moving into Jaedong's third Jaedong, bringing in more roaches, but a ton more infested Terrans being spawned here. Jaedong might be in big trouble. Jaedong just didn't have a solid unit composition. He had basically only roaches against Roach Hydra Infestor. That's just not going to work unless even if you have an insane number of roaches, just with good fungals and good control, the Roach Hydra Infestor is just going to crush you every time. I mean, I think it was the correct decision to go for the counterattack there, just abuse the immobility of the Hydralisks off creep, but I don't know if that's going to work out. It looks like this right side expansion is going to get taken out. The only thing going for Jaedong right now is that his left side expansion, I think, is still unscouted. But, I mean, it looks like he's lost all the roaches that he used for the counterattack. But interestingly, I think Crazy Hydra is basically only mining on his natural now. I think his main is mined out, and his natural is pretty thin. But he's got this really, you know, well, I don't know, the infestors are low on energy now, so the army's not as scary, but it's still a much better army composition than Jaedong. And of course he did have the upgrade advantage just now. I'm not sure if he still has that in the meantime. Now the left side expansion is going to go down, so both players now reduced to their main and their natural. And unfortunately, I think that's just... I don't really know what Jaedong can do, because actually, oh my god, I didn't even notice, but look at the supply count at the top right. 137 for Crazy Hydra, only 68 supply for Jaedong. Looks like, unfortunately for Jaedong, he might be taking his second loss here in StarCraft 2. Of course, the last time he lost to Bai Sun in a ZVP. Looks like doing another counterattack with some roaches, but there's a couple of spine crawlers there, a couple of infestors popping as well. Oh, is he going to get the fungal off? Oh, it doesn't even matter. A huge army moving in now. Infested Terrans, roaches, Hydras, the whole shebang. The infestor is even burrowing and moving into Jaedong's base. Jaedong clearly not happy about this. Oh man, for a second there he looked really good. He had a decent supply lead. His mutas did a great job, but GG from Jaedong. Crazy Hydra taking down the Tyrants and puts KT Rolster up 1-0 in this best of 3. Oh man, Jaedong just not even going back to the bench, just going backstage there, clearly frustrated with that game. But Yeah. Well, that's alright, because if KT wins this StarCraft 2 best of 3, then we will get to see an ace match in StarCraft 2 as well. So that would be pretty cool. Hopefully this does go to game 3 though. That'd be cool to see a full 7-game series. Anyway. Ugh.